Hi everybody. On the 19th of July, we've got a full moon at 27 degrees of Capricorn. So when you think of the energy or the vibration of Capricorn, it's an earth sign ruled by Saturn, and it's very sensible, it's very responsible, tries to do the right thing. Now the thing is that at the time of this full moon, the sun and moon are opposite, so we've got the sun in Cancer, the moon in Capricorn, but making a square to the sun and moon, we've got Uranus. Uranus in Aries. So this is a wake-up call to become more aware of what are you doing out of a real sense of duty that feels really hard work to you, that you're not enjoying. What are you doing where you're hiding out of fear? Because when the moon is square to Uranus, I know this because I have it in my own natal chart, it's possible to feel lots and lots of anxieties. You worry about this, you worry about that, what might happen, all those kinds of things. So Uranus is waking you up and saying, hey, is it worth being so frightened about every little thing? I mean, I have to confess I was very nervous about putting out my channeling videos. But to hell with it. Uranus is square sun and moon, so things are going to snap. Things may just happen all of a sudden. This just happened to me. I was about to get my violin out. I thought, oh, I'll just compose something new. And the violin just literally snapped in my hand. I haven't quite worked out what the message is, other than, for now, I'm not supposed to be playing the violin. But things can just snap with this Uranus square energy. It's also a time to really think about what's holding you down. What's been pinning you down as a sense of I must do, should do, ought to do. Oh, when you just think of those words, the body and the whole energy begins to just collapse. It's like the spine just collapses. You know, when you see very old people, they've lost a lot of their height because they're collapsed under the weight sometimes of gravity. Not only gravity though, much more than that, it's feeling as though they have to do things and they can't be free. And I'm very much reminded of a person who inspires me so very greatly, which is porchon-lynch. She's 97 years old, soon to be 98 in next month in August, and she's still a yoga teacher. She dances competitively, and her motto is, there is nothing you cannot do. To me, that is the motto of this full moon. Let me tell you why. There's a lot of fire energy. Mercury, Venus are in Leo, Saturn in Sag, Uranus in Aries, that's a fiery pot. A lot of watery energy. Sun in Cancer, Mars in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces. Lots of water going on, so sensitivity, intuition, feeling things. We've got Pluto in Capricorn, close to this moon, so it's going to be an intense energy at the time of this moon. But it's going to be really important to look at ways in which you can just release all the things that have been holding you back. And if you're not doing something out of a sense of joy and a sense of pleasure, then it's really best just not to do it until you've found some inspiration, something that makes you feel joyful at the thought of doing it. I need to add that there can be a somewhat negative, in a way, manifestation of this Uranus energy, in that with no air going on in the heavens, You might suddenly find people just sparking off, whoosh, they don't think before they may speak. Happened to me today at the market. I was astonished to hear this guy, really angry voice. I didn't know where it had come, but I saw a little child start to cry just with the vibrations of that anger. Because children are so sensitive, they pick everything up, so of course I wanted to soothe this little girl. And then I realised he was just upset because his mother was undressing in the market, God bless her, to try on some clothes. And he just got so frightened. The anger was fear, but it was expressed with such a velocity that everybody around feels it. So make no mistake that we've all got a little child inside, and we're all sensitive when somebody gets angry. It's frightening, and we want to cry. Well, I do. So try to be aware of that vibration, and maybe somebody will explode around you, and you can just recognize that maybe their little child is frightened. They're frightened about something, and you can maybe send out some soothing thoughts. So I wish you a very coming out full moon in Capricorn. Let's not be stuffy t-shirts that drive Volvos and wear the same shoes for a century, which is what Capricorn is known for. Let's step out of that and really recognize that you are in fact freer than you may actually feel at this moment. But the more that you practice, the more that you try different things, you're seeing Barbara, me try different things all the time. Here is your painting for this full moon in Capricorn, and channel painting, and I'm told that this is full of passion. Capricorn is never thought of as a passionate sign, but boy, this particular full moon is passionate, with that Uranian energy sparking it off. So I hope you enjoyed the painting. Another stretch for me is that I'd be happy to share a video showing how that painting came together, the channeling process of painting. But I'll wait to hear from a little bit of feedback first to see if that's in fact something that you might be interested in watching. Exciting, scary, all at the same time. I'm just going to say, go for it.